minute since I gave y'all a long year.
Yes.
Welcome to Carefree Black Girl
Yes.
Pod.
Hey.
You already know you are in the place to be,
Yes.
where we talk all things carefree,
Black and girl.
I'm lit.
Y'all.
I'm just so happy to see y'all.
I know it has been a little minute.
It's been
Hi.
forever.
We've been resting and relaxing.
Years.
And now we're
Years,
reunited.
actually.
Boy, I didn't think I'd ever see
It's a
y'all.
whole new season. Literally.
How y'all doing? Nika down there. Hey, Nika. We got
The
candy.
reach around is so funny.
We
You
got
know I'm
candy
crying.
in the motherfucking
And
middle.
on my booster seat, by the way, you feel me? You
With
feel
the-
me?
with that sweat.
Oh,
Yeah.
you feel me?
I love the
Oh, yeah.
sweatsuit.
Thank you. Going on sale soon.
The rebellious
Might see it
one.
on,
You know.
The rebellious one.
Kind of had to make an entrance, of course. Duh.
Boy, I'm just beside myself. We ain't even.
Wow.
That's it.
The brand name.
the brand name,
I'm.
the biggest, the mostest,
Gango is in the building.
hosting
I'm
it
just so
down
happy
here.
to see y'all.
No,
Y'all let
for real.
give them the intro. How y'all feeling? Give them the intro.
We good now. How can I feel
No,
bad?
bro.
That good ass intro. Talk about words of affirmation.
I got a
I
red
love
carpet.
it.
affirmation girly down.
No, for real.
I was just asking my Instagram followers, y'all make sure to tap in with all of us on Instagram and Twitter, all socials. We be lit.
We be
But
lit.
in my poll, I had asked them a question: what is your love language? Do y'all know y'all love languages?
Yes.
Pop it out, Candy.
Yes, you know I'm a certified lover girl.
Yes.
I am very much a quality time and physical touch girl. If you don't touch me in some type of way, I'm gonna think you hate me, and it's just never gonna work. So, but yeah,
Wow.
That's fair.
yeah,
I feel
no,
that.
yeah, like you gotta touch me, touch.
Nika's a lover girl too. You know,
Yeah.
I feel like
I am a lover girl.
On the high.
On the high.
What? Yeah, I am. I think mine's mostly is words of affirmation. I do like to be, reassured a little bit every now and then. But I think for me, like as far as reciprocating, I love like to give things like, or like, okay, if I hear you say talk about something, I'm like, okay, I want to try to figure out how to get
that
do
to
that.
you.
So yeah,
That's how you
that's
give your
something
love.
I think I am.
Okay.
but
So
that's
you
cool.
mean like how we like to be loved or how we love other people?
I think it's how we like to be loved.
How we like
to
how
be
you like to
loved.
accept.
But I like
love.
words of affirmation.
Yes.
Okay, then I would have to say probably. I mean, I don't want to be that girl, but I guess I would be that girl. I love a good
Put it in the
gift.
bag.
Okay, I love a material and a cereal. I
Put it in
do.
the
I love a
bag.
good
What's
gift. Like
wrong with that?
I do. That would be my top. Like,
Right.
of course, words of affirmation, quality time, physical touch, all those things are important. But
Right.
like something about a good, like, here you go.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
You got me. I'm locked in.
Some weight in the bag.
That
Some weight.
is-
A good.
Literally.
I like it.
That's what I want right now.
Well, that was
I'm a
cute.
words of affirmation.
You're a
girl,
words of
damn.
affirmation
Yes.
girl.
If you don't tell me, how do I know?
You have a point.
You
If
got
you
a
do not
point.
tell me, how do I know, child? I mean, of course, actions do speak louder than words, but sometimes the words really help bridge that gap.
And do.
Exactly.
I need a
do,
pat on the
it do.
back. I need a good girl. I
Not a good girl. Yeah.
I like it. I like it all. So yeah, that's where
Respectfully.
I'm at with it.
I'm
So,
crying.
What y'all been on?
Man, a lot.
No, serious.
A lot.
Serious.
I know this one is. It's
She's
homecoming
busy.
season.
She busy.
Literally.
Right.
How
Like-
you feeling about?
We missed you last episode, but welcome back, you know.
Thank
Welcome
you.
back.
Homecoming season is here. And I'm excited for homecoming, but I'm also just ready for my homecoming to be over. Just
Okay.
because like there's been a lot of prep going into homecoming and a
That
lot of
makes
stuff
sense.
that we have to do. So it's just like I'm ready for that to be over so I can
Yes.
enjoy other people's homecoming. So I can just show up and just be
And turn
drunk
up.
and
Exactly.
just
I know
live
what
my
you
best
mean.
life.
That makes sense.
So yeah, that's basically what I've been on, like just preparing for homecoming next week and Preparing my liver.
Oh, girl.
Prepare that liver for that tequila.
How y'all feeling, Nika? You ready for homecoming season?
I'm ready. It's been like 3 years since there's been a Spell House homecoming, so I am totally ready just to be out there. I just remember last time I was there, it was just like so many people. It was like so lit, so many tailgates, and I just love it. So I'm ready to kind of be back in that experience again, even though they're charging us this year.
Yep.
See, I'm not used to that. I'm not used
y'all
to that.
gotta pay it again.
So that's a little bit something different, but honestly, it's gonna be worth it because it's just gonna be so fun. Like I'm excited. But lately, I've just been chilling. I feel like the last few months, like the last few times we've been recording, I've been like coming out of a big stress. So I feel like I'm finally kind of relaxing a little bit. Definitely coasting a little bit.
We
so
love that.
I think I had to take a moment to really just figure things out, like come up with some type of plan, some type of way to just get it together. And I think now the plan is in motion. It's like, okay.
Oh, we love that.
I see what's happening. So I'm excited. I'm excited for us to come.
You ready to see Neo next week? Or the week after at home?
Is that
That's
Neo Soul?
That reveal
No, Neo. That's who's
The
performing.
concept.
The R&B.
Yeah, R&B.
Neo and 21 Savage.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
They gotta have an R&B artist.
Oh, okay, that's what
Neo.
I love me some 21.
I'm not really into Neo like that anymore.
That's so random. And they like did the reveal on the thing, and girls was
The
like,
disappointment.
That was
like, I feel
hilarious.
that. It's 2022. You know, it's Neo.
Yeah, we a little woke to some things about Neo, but I feel like he does have hits.
Yeah.
That's not denied.
Especially like being in college around that time when he was popping. Yeah, I could feel that nostalgia.
That
but
time when he was
Not right
popping.
now.
No,
Not right
for real.
now.
Not back in my day.
She literally hit up.
I remember the few
years
bops
ago.
on the radio.
You know, him and Rihanna had that song. That's the time I was in college.
That's funny.
I remember fedoras. We was all outside. There's a bunch of them.
I'm crying. For me, I just been trying to recover. I was on tour pretty much the whole time. I think I only maybe missed like one or two stops. So I've just been trying to rest when I can. I've been kind of throwing my own little parties too.
Trying
trying to have fun,
right.
experimenting with that. You know, being 10 years in the game, I thought, I'd be sitting on these ideas, and it's just like, why not have fun with it? So that's kind of what I've been up to, kind of like on the scene, but ducked off at the same time, if that makes sense. So, trying to get ready for next year and shit.
Definitely. I'm already in 2023.
Yeah, for real.
So, that's where we at with it. What about you, big dog?
Yeah, brand name.
Come on, man.
Y'all, it's been crazy. I'm gonna cap y'all down. It has been a fight. I mean, I feel like, well, not a fight, but just you got to be engaged every day. At this point, it's really not a lot of room to live without intention. And that's what I've been kind of just like battling with.
She got a word today.
Right.
Yes.
Big energy.
Seriously.
I'm just saying, like, it's been, you kind of have to make the choice to do something every day to get you to the next level. You have to be like aware. You have to be intentional with your time, what you put in your attention into and stuff like that. Like, it all adds up to the bigger picture. It's really things that we look at that might even seem so small, but it's like, I can't even have the space to play around with any time. My environment, the things that I'm around and everything like that. So I say all that to say I just kind of been in the spot of just like learning balance and learning that every step counts. Trying to establish goals and stick to them and making sure that I'm doing something to get to those goals. I kind of really been living on autopilot for a minute, y'all. No kizzy.
Same. No, for real.
That's a thing.
No, it's a thing. It's a thing, and it's like, if you don't get in the driver's seat, who will? Like, it's if you're not influenced by anything positive, then what are you letting yourself be influenced by? Because you're influenced by something. So just kind of making sure.
Talk about it.
I'm
just being honest. It's been a minute, y'all. So I want to make sure that I'm doing the best that I can to be the best that I can be. Making sure that I'm showing up to my obligations in the way that I need to show up to them. So, I've been hosting more. I've been just trying to stay focused, creating more, expressing myself in different avenues and stuff.
Good.
Just trying to keep the shit going.
That's
Keep the
right.
shit going. Why stop now? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, foot on the gas.
I love that.
You
I
need
love
that time, though.
You
You
need
need
that.
that period of like I was literally just talking to my homegirl and my line sister about that. Like, you are in that season of autopilot, or like, I don't know what is going on, but I'ma just thug it out.
Ride it out right now.
Just like, I'm not happy where I am right now, or I don't even know what's going on, or whatever. Just a weird season, and that prepares you for your next like takeoff.
Right.
No, for real.
So that's probably where you are right now, is that shift of like, okay, you're doing more host things, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's gonna go up. You just
all
gotta
about
be
that.
patient.
For sure.
Just definitely. I appreciate that.
Of course, of
So
course.
yeah.
That's what I'm here for.
Exciting.
The big one. Not only is she rebellious, she's resourceful. And we have it all here at Carefree
She's a
Black Girl
pastor.
Pod.
Where's the hat? Let me pass around my tights real quick.
I'm gonna pass around the bucket. I'm gonna pass around the bucket, okay?
For real.
And real quick, before we get into our favorite segments, I just want to take the time to shout out Revolt and Revolt Podcast Network. And we
Yes.
just had Revolt Weekend not too long ago.
Yes.
Sorry we couldn't get to you sooner, but shit, we was outside.
Okay.
We was out the fuck
We was
side.
We was.
It was a good ass weekend. It was a great time. A lot of information. Like, if y'all not on it, make sure to follow them on social media so you can get the full recap. Shout out to my little shirt or whatnot. Little swag, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I may or may not have been in the same room that Drewski might have just left from hours before me.
Period.
I'm just saying my connections is good out here. Shout out to Revolt.
You know him.
Me and Drew.
They locked in.
They locked in.
Drewski. Come home. All right, I'm just leave it there. I'm just leave it there.
Come on home.
Come home.
Come on home.
Please.
But enough being nice to men.
Yes.
Yeah.
Getting into the Carefree Black Girl of the Week. So our Carefree Black Girl of the Week this week, y'all, we actually have talked about her before on the show.
We have.
She was a girl to watch.
Yeah.
Candy.
Yeah.
That's your girl.
That's my
Yeah, she
girl.
definitely
That's
introduced
your
us.
girl. And that's
man.
my girl too. And that's
Yeah.
our girl.
That's our
Because
girl.
we gonna be
Girl
at
of
the
the
motherfucking concert. We're
Damn
talking about
right.
no other than Ambré.
Yes.
Okay, Ambré.
Yes.
We love her.
We
A
do.
talented woman. Like,
Yes.
With the
Hey.
skin.
yeah.
Her skin.
skin.
Her locks.
The locks.
her
Swag.
period.
That's a black queen right
Yeah,
there.
nah. I rock with you.
That's a black.
That's a black queen right there.
She's just so talented. Like, her pen is just wild, and for her to be so young, like, I think that's
Wow.
another thing. Is like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but like, you always hear about songwriters or whatever the case may be, and they're older people.
Yeah.
But like
later
now,
on.
like this wave or like this generation, is young people are so fucking talented. Like,
They got
damn.
it. Yeah, because she plays the guitar. I think she plays the keys too, and she does some
Yes.
She
other
does the
things. So
writing.
yeah, she does
Yeah,
the writing.
she has
and
credits
everything.
on everybody's song, and she's like
All of your
less than 30.
faves.
No way.
Right. And
That's
like
what's
you,
up.
and you just mentioned her show sold out, so she had to get like a bigger venue, right?
So that's really why she's the Carefree Black Girl of the Week. We got sold out dates, y'all.
Oh, for
We
real.
sold out dates.
We
So
love
Congrats to her.
this is like her first headlining tour, and she put it all together. Well, her and her team, shout out to the whole gang, put it together, and there's multiple shows on the list that are sold out as of now. And the tickets maybe just dropped maybe like a week or so ago.
So
The
that's
girls
good. Are going.
The girls are going.
They're
They're buying
going.
it. They're
I know
inside.
that's right.
So yeah, I was trying to find tickets and I just kept playing. I was playing Ambré.
Aw.
Like I was like, I'll get them. I mean, I can get these. I went to go one day and those shits was
sold out.
Sold out
so she moved
days.
to a bigger
Rookie
venue
mistake.
in Atlanta, and so we outside.
We outside.
Oh,
with
so you
it.
got
must
you
be
got
an
your
Atlanta
tickets.
thing.
We got yeah.
Okay.
Because that same thing happened to Kehlani, like that, and I think Tiana Taylor too.
Yeah, I mean, you can't.
Atlanta
and
people
underestimating the
you don't know.
girls.
Like,
No, for real.
I will say, as like a concert goer and someone who's lived in multiple states, I do appreciate a good Atlanta concert. Like,
Yes,
it's
for
a
sure.
different environment. You don't know who they're gonna bring out because it's in Atlanta. Like, they can bring out someone in Atlanta. They can bring someone who was just visiting and just happened to be there. Like, it's always a great show. So I'm
It be
excited.
seeming like it's their favorite stop.
Yeah,
So,
like
Atlanta
is lit.
pull up, like
Damn.
Atlanta is a party.
So definitely, I would say, she's definitely our Carefree Black Girl. Go listen to her if you haven't. She definitely has some projects out there.
Yes.
It's Ambre. There's like a little apostrophe up there somewhere, but just type it in.
You'll find her.
You gonna find it, man.
Do your Googles. Do your Googles.
But we definitely celebrating you. Salute to you. You are our Carefree Black Girl of the week.
We love you, girl.
Yeah. All right, y'all. So, this girl segment, we got a lot to discuss. We got a lot to break down because the girls are fighting. You know what I'm saying? The girls in hip hop right now are just at arms.
At their
and it's really.
No, it's a frenzy.
I wasn't ready.
It's a frenzy, babe.
They are. So, I don't know if it's the Mercury retrograde or what, but to bring it back to the beginning, we got Glorilla going up right now with featuring Cardi B on the Tomorrow 2 remix.
Yes, a hit.
Okay, it's a certified hit. We're not gonna lie, the song was hot before, but Cardi B really laid down a fire verse.
Oh my, undeniable.
No, seriously.
Fire
that we've
verse.
been waiting for, though.
Yeah. We forgive you for
have
hot
not
shit
heard
for this.
a word from Cardi in a minute, and for this to be how she pops out.
I love it.
At our next.
Immediately, I know all the words.
Yes.
No,
Immediately.
She came on the beat already just going.
Bustin'.
I was like,
that nigga all munching, he gonna eat me like a mango.
After bar.
It's like, whoa.
Bar.
Long ass weave, it be tickling my ass crack.
There's plenty to say.
Biggie could never.
I'm just saying. I am just saying.
Tupac, Jay-Z, their pens do not match.
Nasir, take notes, babe. Take notes.
So at the same time, this is really going up. We got Nicki Minaj throwing her remixes to her songs too, and they're not going as hard as this. Unfortunately, honestly,
Right.
I listened to the whole 5 people remix, and I could only listen to that one time. I cannot hear that again and again.
Not
I'm
reaching
sorry.
back for it.
I'm sorry. So
still haven't heard.
And she's a little
no reason
upset.
to click it.
Some tweets are going off. People are liking this, screenshotting that. And now it's a situation. We first got Cardi B going at it with Akbar V, the Queen of Atlanta.
Which
Self-proclaimed
Queen of Atlanta?
Queen of
I had
Atlanta.
no idea.
That's debatable.
I've been living here
Very
for
much.
years. Not once have I ever.
Yo,
I would
she's
not give
going
it to her,
up.
not
She
gonna
went
lie,
super
but-
hard.
She can rap, but we're not gonna do all that. Bro.
I give it to her.
Sierra or somebody
She
like
did
a
have the best
Monica.
verse on the remix. I would say, in my opinion. But
Okay, I could give her that. She ate on that remix.
she did. But
She
it's
on a
just
remix.
she just
She
really
on-
came super hard at Cardi B. They're sharing each other's old videos, old faces, old bodies. And it's getting real personal.
Ciao.
But it doesn't stop there. Akbar, she got her pay suspended. But it doesn't stop there. Now we got JT in the mix.
Jeez Louise.
And that's the part that
Shatavia.
confuses me.
Shatavia, please, you're embarrassing us.
She's a city girl. What is happening right now? First of all, we have to even go back to the live. She had a live with Nicki Minaj, and Nicki Minaj made her recite an old diss from her. So it's
No way.
from there, you
but
should've
she's
shut
going
the
up
fuck
for
up,
Nicki in defense, I guess. Or she's coming after Cardi B too.
So all of these girls are basically coming at Cardi off of their relationship with Nicki.
Yeah, I think JT Ben picked her side. I'm not gonna hold you, right? Because if you watch Carisha Please, Megan said JT didn't turn in her verse for the album. They were supposed to be on the project and JT didn't turn in her verse, but then guess who did get her verse turned in? You get what I'm saying? So not to be messy, but that's, you get what I'm saying? So it's
Not
you got
surprising.
all of that going on, man. That's corny. That's whack because y'all done gave us bangers together before. So
They got hits together.
why are we even here? This doesn't even make sense. We should be looking forward to more shit from y'all. Sorry, I don't know. That's dumb.
Right.
But
It's really weird because
yeah.
the history they do have Cardi B and JT because when JT was in prison, like she really held it down for them.
Put the girls on her back.
She held it down for them, and that's just something that's just evident. Like
when she posted those screenshots of the views, the YouTube views from twerk, what she had with the girls,
like 27 million.
The rest of the whatever they do in their free time, the difference was
free time.
The difference was stark.
No, like definitely.
So why would you even raise your hand to say something bad about Cardi B?
And I'm mad because the tweets, I'm sorry, I could barely read what they were saying. I could not understand.
They should have kept it in the DMs.
No, for real.
They should have kept it in the DMs.
If they got ghostwriters for raps, they need to start having them for tweets.
Yeah, I need a
translator. I need a translator.
I was trying to comprehend where it's even coming from. But it's just really looking like everybody's coming in the defense of Nicki. Because now we got Malibu Mitch in the mix.
She was a whole day late, though. Like, where you come from?
No, Nicki was in the group chat like, spread it out. Spread it out.
So it is questionable.
We don't want this bitch to have rest all week. We on her head. We on her head.
Like, literally. Spread it out.
It's real life questionable if she's like really sending them. Or if they just feel some type of like, I have to do this for Nicki. Like, it's just something that's just telling them like, I have to speak out. And this is me being real type thing. Because why would they do that?
I think it's both.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Because I low-key feel like it is evident there has been a narrative of like Nicki's lapdogs, right? Girls who always, or just people.
Her sons.
Yeah, those tweets was wild.
Yeah, like to get on, you have to show love to Nicki. To get on, you have to build a relationship with Nicki, and you have to do all these things.
Gotta be
give
on
her
her dick.
flower, basically. And so I feel like with Cardi acknowledging that and saying like, y'all are some fucking lapdogs, that makes the lapdogs upset. Like, but my thing is, why would you then go and prove her point? Like, the whole thing to me was dumb, starting from Akbar. Like, why are you? She literally texted you, and you brought the text to Twitter. What are we gonna do with that?
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with that. And then y'all was going at it. JT and Cardi was going at it in the DMs, and then both y'all brought it to subtweets. JT, you started subtweeting her first, then she subtweeted you back. Why?
But
like,
keep
it between y'all.
They want to show, I'm not Cardi's friend. They want to.
Exactly.
Back in the days, they used to have East Coast, West Coast beef.
Yeah.
Now the girls have like Team Nicki, Team Not Nicki. Like,
it's crazy.
And
it's
I feel
really
like
weird.
because Nicki started this shit, that when she first came in the game, there wasn't a lot of girls to bully around. So it was easy to talk that big shit. I'm the one. I'm that bitch. These bitches is number 2. These bitches is losers.
She just had no competition at the time.
Build that big boss persona when there was nobody to big boss around.
Okay.
So now the girls are in here and you want everybody to bend their knee to you. And I mean, okay, like, not too much though. Like, I see that you open the door, but I'm not finna kiss your ass about it for life. And the girls who have an opinion like that she don't like that.
And the girls who don't feel like they want to do all of that, and all of these girls have given Nicki her respect, so I think it's just whack. I just feel like people shouldn't have to be on your dick, and if they have a different of opinion,
24/7.
it shouldn't be, oh my God, we're about to blackball this bitch, Barb's go get her, we're gonna do this, we're gonna go do that. It's like, it's such a, like, it should not be like a thing, like, oh my God, if I go against Nicki, I have something to risk. Like, that's the dumbest shit in the world. There's so much space for everybody to exist these days, and it's played out and it's corny. We have all this camaraderie going on with the girls, and you want to be the one to create that division between everybody in fucking 2022. I think it's the wackest shit ever. Like, as a real music connoisseur, as someone who really loved Nicki Minaj, I think that is the wackest shit ever. I don't think that's queen of rap behavior. I think that if you're really the queen of rap, all you have to do is continue to put out hot shit. Cardi put out a hot verse, and we all liked it. If you continue to do that, we will gravitate to you. That's why we like her. That's why we like who we like. All the girls we're gonna mention coming up. Like, all you have to do is be you, and we'll gravitate to you. But you continue to do all of these things to create all of these antics, and it's like, we not buying that shit no more. We not these young girls in high school who just feeding off of Nicki Minaj. Like, you got to come better than that. Like, we're holding you accountable these days. Fuck that.
Retweet.
Fuck that. Nah, I'm over it. Like, fuck that. Like, fuck that. Like, that shit's corny. The girl shouldn't be fighting. This shit is petty as fuck. What are we talking about?
Seriously.
Cardi and Shorty was really about to link up in New York and fight. Like, the girls was posting in the projects. Like, what are we talking about? This is dumb.
Very
like
dumb.
This is exactly what you're saying is like what Azalia Banks was going on about, because it's like, why are you willing to risk your platform and like what you're even building up for this girl, this Nicki Minaj, who is not going to help you in your career. She's not going to help you
genuinely.
Like she's going to only help you when it's beneficial to her, of course. But that's just the bottom line. And again, it's like, why is Cardi B even entertaining this? Like, like she said, you're making records and hitting these historical moments, and rap guys are not doing this. And you've been in the game for like less than 5 years or so. Like,
about it.
It's like
the proof is in the
really
pudding. When you be authentic, it's the
but
authenticity.
you're coming at. I mean, you're replying. It's like, why is she even wasting her time?
You know,
but
I
no, at a certain point, you're gonna have to say something. At a certain point, like, because y'all not gonna keep playing me. Is the thing.
It's bullying me.
It's real bully behavior.
When 1, 2, 3 is coming at you. And trying to make it personal.
You know what the fuck?
And Nicki knows that. Nicki knows how to weaponize her barbs. She try to play stupid, but you know what they looking for.
But
you know what they react to.
Listen, Cardi did the illest shit ever. I think JT had turned her picture, or Nicki had turned her picture to JT, and then Cardi turned her picture to Remy Ma. And I was waiting for that moment because I was like, that's all you gotta do.
No,
just keep posting pictures of Remy, Little Kim, Megan, like all of these real ass bitches who really fuck with you. Like that was I was like, you got it. Like, what are you gonna do at that point?
I don't remember who said what. I think Nicki or JT might have said something about jail. Wrong thing.
Prison pants. Prison pants.
No. I'm talking about when Cardi came back and said something like it was something in relation to Nicki's husband.
You don't want to talk about
I said, "Oh, baby, you should have never opened that can of worms because
you don't want to.
You walked right into that one.
And
like Cardi was getting their ass
really get bitches together though. Like she don't have to practice her tweets or
she got the zingers.
Retweet somebody else's tweets. Like she's coming off the hip with them. Whereas Nicki, she's not as sharp. No. She's getting up there.
And that's why I don't blame her. Like, but Cardi has never been that type of person where she wasn't going to say something. And I also feel like sometimes I hate that narrative because it's like celebrities. While I feel like this shit is stupid and like,
of course,
people are dying in Africa, Kim, like, be for real.
Yeah,
but I also feel like celebrities are humans. Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, if a bitch keep coming at me, I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't care who I am. I'm gonna snap back. That's just me. That's just where I'm from. That's just how I am. So I don't even fault. Yeah, I don't fault Cardi for like talking shit. I could understand where Azalia was coming from on the like these bitches can't even. They haven't even touched the success that you have. Right. However, like, I think I agree more so when Azalia was saying, like, the girls who are trying to come at, like, Nicki's defense or whatever the case may be, think about if Nicki would do the same thing for you. Like, that is my talent.
She's very quiet right now.
Discrepancies you're having.
I love Jantavia. I love City Girls. But
whatever's
it's like,
going on at the local open mic.
Sister,
I wonder what that group chat is like, bro. Young Miami was like 50 minutes later, like I was
whatever.
What the fuck?
Bake
this is what I gotta say.
Performing at.
LOL.
Nicki wouldn't show up.
Nothing. Like,
whatever.
I just don't want the girls to fight. I know the girls are fighting,
or
I don't want them
cook
to fight.
out.
You know,
book that. She wouldn't come.
Whatever cookout you're booked.
She wouldn't come and defend you at whatever cookout you were booked at, or whatever library.
Unless you got the same wig as her, and you're gonna be matching. You're gonna have matching.
She wouldn't help you on your SoundCloud views or whatever the girls do. She wouldn't help.
And she shouldn't, honestly, because it's not smart. All of y'all are fucking up relationships. Y'all are fucking up money. Y'all are fucking up deals off of petty ass dumb ass
Nicki does this shit on purpose, picking the girls who she wants around her. You're picking the girls that really are not gonna give you any talk back. They're not gonna give you any competition. They're not really giving you any who who are these girls? And she wants to flip it as her being like, oh, I'm giving the little guy a chance. I'm giving the underdogs. You would never get on the track with Doja and really go bar for bar.
Ever.
You would never get on the track with Megan and really go bar for bar. You wouldn't give Lotto that same. You want to deal with these hand-me-down talent showcase girls.
It's unfortunate.
We don't want the girls to fight. We don't want them to fight. You know who don't be fighting with nobody for real? She had a few. Did y'all watch the BET Awards?
Yeah.
Okay, the looks was fire.
Yes. Speaking of looks, can we get into Nika's real quick? I just peeped. Did you peep?
It's spooky season. I love spooky season.
Nika look real quick.
I know that's right.
If you listening, she got on this little orange and black little Halloween top. You know, it's cute, real spooky signs. Yeah.
YouTube or whatever.
Pumpkin spice.
Sorry, you know. But yes, man. The looks was cool.
I'm loving Remy Ma's look.
Remy Ma's look was good.
With a green.
I was literally just saying she's one of my faves.
That's my baby.
But Remy always eats. Like, that's one thing nobody can ever take from Remy is that Remy, that's a gorgeous woman.
Oh,
like,
she is gorgeous.
oh my gosh, that woman is gorgeous, and she could put on a look. Like her stylist,
And she can rap her ass off.
And she married a Papoose.
Yeah. That alone is definitely miraculous because I don't know. Yeah, man.
She
I
probably
really
just
like
tucks him in her Tim boot every night.
literally. Y'all know who ate though? Wwho really ate? Who?
Yeah.
Trina.
Damn, I was about to say.
The Florida popping out.
Go ahead. Definitely the Florida. I love Trina bad. I've always loved Trina bad.
How can you
Wasn't
not?
nobody doing it like her.
How can you not?
So she deserved that I Am Hip Hop Award. She deserved that.
And Remy was right there on stage presenting her award. I thought that was so nice to see, especially in a time where the girls are fighting, like we just said.
Yeah,
that was refreshing as fuck.
That's
real queen shit, real boss shit. Like,
take notes. Nah, I loved it. I was just really happy for Trina to get some recognition because she isn't one of those girls who's making a lot of noise, as far as like being fighty and catty with the girls. It's like she'll just hop on the track. She hopped on that Bitch from the South remix with Lotto. She just hopped on the track recently with some new girls. Like Trina's always showing love, and for her, she's been in the game 20 plus years. Like I don't think people really realize that. And quiet as kept, she is semi like a blueprint to some of these girls out here who's coming out here. You know what I mean? Like the JTs, the City Girls, anybody else. Like how can you not, be our age and not have some type of influence of Trina? Like, she really is the baddest bitch. Like she coined that phrase. Like, so for her to just get that recognition, I thought it was really, really, really dope. I don't care who it came from. Like it needed to be done. Like, you know what I mean? Like she needed that because she's been out here, and to be a woman 20 plus years in the game, like still out here. Like if Trina was to do a show in Atlanta, I'm popping up. Like you get what I'm saying?
I'm there.
So
it would not be a flop. It would not be a flop.
So for her to have that same energy down the years, and she don't have to release another motherfucking song if she don't want to. Like I'll be totally happy with her discography of what she got now.
Serious.
You know what I mean? So I think it just says a lot. She's dropped a lot of albums, and again, I'm just happy that she got her recognition, and I hope that she continues to get her flowers while she's here to smell them, because that's important. Like a Southern woman from Miami, like you know what I mean? Like and she's so like the non like typical girl. Like she's the baddest bitch. She's raunchy. She's this. She's that. She's I'ma fuck on your daddy. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I love that. So like shout out to her. Yeah, shout out to
Candy. I'm really glad you said that. Like that really made me think. Like they don't really put her name in that legend conversation.
I was just
and that be pissing me off.
No,
and she really, if not her, then who?
Because Trina's in my top 5. I don't care.
Easily, I have to put her.
Trina's hella fucking talented. Not only is Trina super fucking talented, but like you said, she's been in the game for 20 plus years. Her shit is still good. Receipts is, I think, is like her last single, fire ass song. Like Trina, and then Trina also is that kind of person where she just is
likable.
Yes, and she doesn't give a fuck. I think that's really what I love about Trina is that Trina does not care to entertain the bullshit. She doesn't care about the drama, but she also isn't going to like keep explaining herself or trying to prove a point or any. She's been the baddest bitch. She is the baddest bitch. She doesn't explain why she's the baddest bitch. You just need to accept the fact that she's the baddest bitch.
Right.
And she has a catalog that like it's evident of who she is. So
But she
that
did
point,
the verses.
That's what I was about to say at the verses. I was like, I have to give it to Eve, but no.
I was like, no,
immediately.
And I love Eve. Like,
Exactly. But you got swept up with a broom, baby. Like, that's just because
You had
she brought out the
Eve
hit. She
fans
brought
to
out
know
the
them
hit.
Eve songs. You had to just be alive to have a Trina moment.
And I wasn't even alive. You fucking knew it.
Come on. You came out the womb knowing who the baddest
That's
bitch.
what I'm saying. But that's why she deserves that award. And like, I think she has records that are going to last long. That like that Look Back at Me. That wasn't like no real ass official single. Like, but everybody knows it. Like, I'm pretty sure if I was to drop it at a homecoming party at yours, the girls are gonna go crazy. Like, and that's generations down the line. You know what I'm saying?
Big like
exactly.
Hope you
get what I'm saying? Like, so
we was in middle school. They should have locked us up. We knew that shit from front to back.
Here we go. Who hurt you?
Yo.
You were literally a sixth grader. Here we go. What
Not Trina Beyonce.
Yo.
Trina Beyonce.
Trina's just that girl. And not even just her catalog, like her style.
Yes.
Like
Everybody's uncle had a Trina poster. Everybody's uncle had a Trina poster.
As they should.
Like, nobody was doing it like her.
She's the baddest bitch.
The diamond. Yes.
Like, really putting on for the South, too.
For real.
Like,
The
we
South
can talk
got
all
something
day
to
about
say.
Trina.
Yeah.
We really
love
can.
you.
No, we love that.
We love you.
We
You
love you,
deserve your
Trina.
own award, baby.
All right, so despite all the drama in female rap, we also have some female artists in the rap game who took home some other awards at the BET Hip Hop Awards. Of course, we still got to give it up for Glorilla. She is just really going up right now, and she won Best Breakthrough Artist at the award show.
Let's
so
go.
Right now,
kudos to her. She's already winning awards, already breaking records. So we definitely have to shine a light on just her success right now.
She had a good performance,
Despite
by the way.
the BS.
Sorry, I was about to say she had a really good performance, by the way. It was really, really cute. So shout out to her.
She's lit.
She was giving choreo. Like, she was like giving. I kind of wasn't expecting that. I'm like, I don't.
Fits.
You know what I mean? Like,
she made them herself in her grandmama basement. It was giving that vibe.
That was cute though.
It was beautiful. I loved it, but it was definitely giving that like country girl, big bread. Like, this is how I would do it. This is how I always imagine myself popping my shit out of Memphis. Like, she probably had this in her head for years.
I believe
so
it.
it was so good to like see it. Like, she's so relatable. Like, it's,
for sure.
Seeing her is kind of like how everybody felt when Cardi B first broke out.
Exactly.
And that's how I feel for real.
Authentic.
It's authentic. You want to see her win because she looks so much like a girl you know.
And like, I'm like, I see why y'all get along. Like, for me, I'm like, I see why y'all get along.
They be calling each other cousin. I think that's so cute.
You're not wrong.
You know, so shout out to her. Sorry, Nika, I just had to, drop that in there. I'm like, that's important. Like,
that's totally important.
She came with the choreo and everything. I was like, let's go.
It's still a hit. It's still a hit from the summer. It's still a hit. And then also we have to give it up for Lotto. She won Best Song
of
for
the year.
Big Energy Song of the Year.
Yeah.
Big energy.
Got that big.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's one reason. Why Kodak Black is a little upset. You guys seen his comments?
Yes.
So
what
he
did the
pretty
man
much commented that this song shouldn't have won. It shouldn't have won, and that the Hip Hop Awards was totally just focused on women empowerment, and then went ahead and said that Lotto is a frappuccino.
Yeah,
and a hating ass mutt bitch. Don't forget that part.
What?
Give it to this hating ass mutt bitch. I said niggas just throwing words together. Niggas just throwing words together now.
He has it out for her.
He has it out for her.
Now, the song in question that he thought should have won, his song Super Gremlin. Now,
talk about it.
I could.
Super Gremlin was not a flop.
It was, and it was better than Big Energy.
And it was better than Big Energy.
Yeah, it was. As far as the hip hop song, it was definitely a hip hop song. Big Energy, definitely a pop song.
That's a good point too, Neat. That's a good point too, Nick, because she said it herself.
So here's the
you're
thing.
0-2, baby.
Here's the thing. If we take a look at history, right? Where, if you're going out, let's not talk about the clubs. Where else do you hear Super Gremlin?
TikTok.
Okay, that's one place.
People's
But where else
cars.
am I gonna? Okay,
Everybody.
I do hear it out. I hear it out.
That's fine. Now talk about big energy. Y'all not gonna tell me that y'all wasn't hearing it in multiple places. Exactly.
Movies,
so let's talk about
Starbucks, and
placements.
retail.
So if we're gonna like break it down, do I think Super Gremlin was a great song, and does it have some run for it? Absolutely. But this song has charted. It has Billboard hits. Mariah Carey done hopped on the remix. Like, y'all are tripping
And
if y'all don't think that's not gonna make it win and all. And that's fine. But that's the game, and that's the music game at all. Period. Like, niggas
And
is
so
moving
she should be rewarded
strategically.
for that at the Billboard Awards, at the AMA, at the BET, when it's Hip Hop Award, not even just the BET Awards.
Debatable. I'm not mad at that.
I'm
not mad at that. Keep going. I'm not mad at that. I'm just saying these are the things that people are going to say, right? And so regardless, I don't appreciate how Kodak came at Shorty.
Yeah,
exactly. Even
That's
if
the
you want to
issue,
feel
really.
that way,
He's wrong for that.
right?
That's the issue, really.
Come
because
on.
He's really coming at her totally hard. He's already had beef from like when they was dropping the song off her album, and it was just allegations there. So like,
And
he
Kodak
already
just in
kind of has it
general.
out for her, and it's just sad to see.
Yeah.
He already doesn't have the best track record with women.
No.
And
No.
so for you to be
Exactly.
online calling somebody a mutt at all of all things,
You just apologized to P&B Rock's girlfriend not too long ago, and then that happened. So I'm like, come on, bro. Like, where we really at with it?
Harassing
Like,
Young M.A.
yeah,
harassing Young Miami. Like, but just for reference, I do, because I had to remember who was nominated for this Song of the Year, because Big Energy as Song of the Year is crazy.
Yeah.
But it's FNF, First Class, the Jack Harlow song. I put you in first class.
Fucking hate that
Hot
song.
Shit, which we already know that's not Song of the Year. Super Gremlin, Wait for You, and Way Too Sexy. Now, out of this list, I don't see. Well, FNF is the youngest, but if we're talking about like the most hot song, I would honestly probably give it to Wait for You out of this category.
I'm not mad at that.
However, I could see the argument that Wait for You isn't the most hip hop song,
Boom.
but I just
Wait for You actually did just break a record of being the longest standing first single in the hip hop category.
Some bullshit.
Like
they always
something
come
cool
with.
like that. Like, it's been at number one the most consecutive weeks of
But
any other
that's
hip-hop
definitely not a
song.
hip hop record. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like,
But
Big
neither-
Energy.
It had more bars than Big Energy.
I mean,
I would agree.
listen,
Now, them
it's
niggas
debatable.
It's my love for my grandmother make me gentle when I care for you. Like, Future Vandross got off.
Listen.
But Super Gremlin, in my opinion, and I love that whole album. I Never Liked You. That's too much being nice to men. But I love that whole album. But Super Gremlin had the year in the. If we're talking about song of the year, if we're talking about culturally, TikToks, niggas playing it in their car, like we talking about, we see it in everyday life. We don't have to go to Forever 21 to hear it. We don't have to go like. It was popping.
Listen, I'm not mad at that. Like I said, it's debatable. I'm just bringing what people would argue. For me, I don't really give a fuck who wins. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
I think it was a bird.
Ran into the window.
I'm sorry.
That was insane.
And then,
No, keep this shit rolling.
yes.
So we could definitely go back and forth and question if the award shows got it right, but we can't all agree that Kodak Black really he went left with his comments about Lotto, and another person who's just going totally left is Kanye West. Kanye West, he has some comments to say about Lizzo, talking about America is praising her for being unhealthy. That just really doesn't make sense, because who can play the flute, twerk, and dance and rap all her lyrics?
Kanye is reaching for straws at this point. If you are trying to come at Lizzo, who ain't even like doing nothing right now, she is minding her business.
She's on
She
tour.
just got some random ass flute, some artifact flute somewhere. They just had her play. Like, he's reaching for straws. I wish that we as a collective would ignore him and just pray for him. Like, we should just all ignore this man. He be doing all of these things to get a rile out of us. Like, and the more it works, the more that he's going to do it. So I don't know. I know that there's some underlying issues there, and I need him to get the help that he needs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he needs that. He needs some support of people around him, not yes people. I don't know if it's yes women, yes men, whoever it is. Yes, but thems, whatever. Like, he needs help. And we need to not react to him and act like he doesn't exist, and just pray for him till he shows he's better than that. Because what are you doing?
It's just becoming harder and harder to support Kanye. Like, it's really hard. And I know we need to, like, support him in a way of, like, okay, you need to get help right now. You need to really calm down. But at the same time, we don't support anything he's talking about. Like, from coming at people sideways to, like,
him or Kodak, neither one of them.
White Lives Matter shirt, him trying to run for office. It's just all a joke.
Theatrics.
And it's very, it's just very, like, alarming. Like, because who knows what's going to happen next?
Yeah, literally. That's my thing. Is like, if he's willing to go this far and during this age where he knows what the media can do, he knows his influence, he knows whether he's trolling or not, what risk he's putting him and the black community at. Like, you're embarrassing us.
Yeah,
like,
definitely
at one point, like, you was talking about folks embarrassing you. Like, now you're embarrassing us. And it's like, I understand that there is definitely some underlying issues there, but I think that more than anything right now, he kind of has control over what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. Right. And it's just like, again, I don't know. We have to just act like this man does not exist. And I don't know how we get the whole world on that page. Yeah. Or at least most of us. It's
going to be that easy, though. Or just like,
I know.
It's with him, it's a special subject because, like you said, he does have those mental problems, but we can't let that be the crutch.
No.
It can't be the end all be all. He knows what he's doing, and I think what he does is try to, like, mess with the Matrix. He knows that really he's in this shit deeper than a lot of niggas as far as entertainment. He's in the entertainment shit. So he knows that a lot of this shit is a facade. So he does stuff to play with the facade, but for us, we know how important media is to normal people, commoners, the people that he's trying to feed it into. So it's like, bruh, chill out with that shit. Because you're, like you said, embarrassing us on that platform. But then also, his view kind of sometimes is like, why do we need to, why is it always this attitude of like, convert to the masses, or like, you know, we don't want to look bad, or you embarrassing the black folks, like we got to be appeasing to the white folks type deal, like
to the black folks.
That's where his mind is at. But it's also, he also needs to realize it's all harmful. It's a way to go about it, and he needs help figuring out that way. And nobody is trying to help him, which is the problem.
That's the part that I agree with. I feel like, because I don't know, I don't know if like ignoring him is the best solution. Only for the simple fact of like, the whole what he's surrounded by is people who are trying to basically put him in a position where he's in a conservatorship and he has no control over his money. So I feel like if we like, okay, we gonna ignore him and don't listen to shit he say, then when shit does start to go down with the Kardashians and whoever else is around him who are trying to like basically lock this man up without locking him up, like then he's not gonna be able to really speak for himself in the same way that Britney was. Like, we let Britney going through it, we just gonna let her be great, and then boom, she was in a conservatorship. Boom, it's like this whole free Britney thing, and it's like she's not able to even speak for herself. She can't even post for herself. Like, we don't want him to get to that point, but I do feel like the things that he is saying are very fucking problematic. I feel like this this like habit of mentioning Lizzo every time we're talking about unhealthiness or fat people or whatever the case may be. Like, shut up. Like this Aries Spears does it and now Kanye's doing it. It's like, why do we have to keep having this fucking conversation? One, but two, why do we keep having to have it at the expense of Lizzo? Like Lizzo is literally minding her fucking business. So I feel like what he's doing is problematic. Even the whole White Lives Matter thing is problematic because like, you're just at that point, you're just trying to like cause a moment. You're trying to cause ruckus. I think that he does that very well. He plays on trying to get the attention on him. But I don't know. I toy between that of like, okay, do we ignore him and let him like basically succumb to all the people who are trying to attack him anyway? Right. Or do we keep telling him like, listen, you need to get help. 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 Mm-hmm. And he just continues to say, well, I don't care. I'm different. I got this going on. Like, I have this viewpoint and my opinion is different. It's just...
But I don't know. So like, I agree with you, right? And I see where everyone's coming from. Right. My thing is like, if we can't get this man to control some of the things that he's saying into the media, if he doesn't have someone to even guide him there, who the hell finna guide him in the money wise? Who finna guide him? Who he finna trust with his money? And like, that's why I'm like, I want him to get the help that he needs, but it's like, at some point, if like the media knows what they want to put attention to, if the media decides to not put attention to Kanye and his antics, he's gonna either try to go about it a certain way or he's gonna shut the fuck up. It's like a class clown. When you stop paying attention to the class clown, he shuts the fuck up. Yeah. Right? And I want Kanye to get the help, but it's just like, again, if he doesn't have someone around to keep him in check about his actions and what he's doing now, who the fuck are we, who can we get him to like trust? And I want him to find somebody that can do that for him because he needs that. He needs that medium. He needs somebody to be that middleman between you. Like, he should have access to a phone and be able to just log in and say whatever the hell he wants and uploads things to Instagram. He shouldn't be able to do that. I think that, you know, so whoever that person is going to be for that man, that's going to be the person that's going to save Kanye. That's going to be the person that's going to be able to meet our point. You get what I'm saying? Because it's like, he needs that. I think
Kanye is kind of in the point of like, he doesn't want that liaison. He needs it. He needs it bad, but he doesn't. He's not at that point. That's the problem. Because he be having these lash outs or these outbursts with the people who he thinks are or he deems important to you. Like, you be talking crazy to them, like those text messages that leak, like how he be talking to his friends and the things that he says. You can tell that it's crazy, right? Especially for them texts that he sent Diddy. It's hard after he made that whole big speech about Diddy and how much he appreciates Diddy and loves Diddy. But for him to have that talking to him like that, when you can tell that Diddy was kind of trying to reach out to help, of course, it's something going on with him for sure. I also think that back to like the toying with the Matrix shit and back to what you were saying about the conservatorship, maybe he's doing those things to try to get as much space between him and the Kardashians as possible. What if he's and this is something I literally just came up with on this couch. But what if he is like doing distasteful things to make their image, like they want to have less and less content, like, oh, how can we bring Kanye back, or how can we they don't want him around. They wouldn't want his image with their image, so maybe he's doing that stuff on purpose and it's just magnified because of who he is.
I don't know. Whatever it is,
it's crazy.
I just think that we all agree that we gonna pray for this man. He need to come to Jesus moment, right? And we definitely want him to get the help that he needs, and hopefully we don't have to talk about him in this light too much longer, because we want everyone to be healthy, especially mentally. That's important. You know what I'm saying? Like, more than anything, if you don't have good mental health, you really cannot, prosper to the best of your own ability. So please,
it's important.
Everybody, we're keeping this on a high note, of course. We're going to end this on a high note. We talked a lot about some things, but let's give it up for Keke Palmer.
Yes.
One time for Keke. One time for our girl Keke.
Yes.
She's starting her own network called KeyTV.
Yes.
And she's calling for content creators, people behind the scenes. And it's just It's just awesome to see where she's come from. Like Trina, she's been in the game for over 20 years.
Ooh,
so
wow.
she knows a little something about
Oh
production and media and all the things. So
oh my God.
this is a good move for her.
I really enjoyed like in her introduction video how she introduced herself as a brand. Like, this is Keke Palmer, the brand that I built. And I'm like, oh,
Seriously.
I like that.
I like that.
Because the brand is brolic. It's strong indeed. You got to feed the brand.
In all
You
avenues.
got to.
In all avenues.
So we love you, Keke. We know you're going to go up. You're going to be successful. And we're going to be waiting for the next piece of content that you got coming out.
Yeah, it's going to be on KeyTV.
Now there's been so many hot tracks, so many bops, and y'all know this is my favorite segment. So we're gonna, talk about the new songs, the new drops, and figure out if they're hot, if they're not, if they're bops, or if they're not. Starting with Bree Runway's "That Girl." Have y'all listened? What do y'all think? Is it a bop? Is it not? What is it giving?
I love Bree Runway.
It's definitely a bop.
It's totally a bop.
She brings it every time. Every time with the looks, with the music, the creativity. Like, I think we've been quiet on her for a minute, like paying attention to other people, but no, she's like here to stay.
Yeah.
She's a fashion girl.
Yes.
And I think that's so important. Like, she's in that bag for real.
Yeah.
She has a good sound. I think that I appreciate that she's sticking to her sound. Like, that's what makes her unique. Like, and that's what's just gonna obviously, like, because there is so much heat out, you know what I'm saying? So for her to just stick to that sound, and it's a good one, and we appreciate it. It's like, keep doing you, mama. Yeah, it's original.
She brings the original music every time.
I love it, so I appreciate that. So I definitely say it's a bop. Y'all say it's a bop too, yeah.
I say only drops bops.
Certified bop.
Yeah, I think she's so going to what you said, Nicki. I think because she's so consistent, like people forget that she drops bops, like that she's actually hella fucking talented because it's just bop after bop after bop to where it's like, okay, we expect it to be hot,
right?
So obviously it's a bop. Like it's Bree fucking Runway. Like,
come on,
be for real. We don't even need to stay on that for too long. Now we can move on to, have y'all heard "Telfie" by Maya the Dawn?
Oh yes,
taking TikTok by storm.
I'm rocking
What do y'all
with
think?
it. I'm rocking with it. It's hard.
I love it. Talk your shit.
Love
Pop your
it.
shit.
Love it.
Like, who else? I think somebody was joking earlier, but like, who else is going to give it to us? It's not going to be Biggie.
Real.
It's not going to be Pac. It's not going to be all these other niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yes, get in that selfie. Like, talk your shit.
I'm in my
yeah, like,
yes,
I
get in
love
your
it.
bag.
So I hope somebody hops on the remix today.
Okay.
Oh, for sure.
I think it's a bop. What you think?
I fuck with it so heavy. I don't even want it to have a remix.
Ooh, I'm not mad at that either.
Remix. I want her to just keep pushing her shit. I love her look. I look like she's so pretty, and it's just like, it's just so refreshing to see her. Like, wow, like it's giving girl next door.
Yeah,
but it's like, it's her authenticity. Everything's cute. I love the song. It's 10 out of 10.
I agree.
10 out of 10. I totally
Maya
agree
the
too.
Dawn, yeah, I like it. I think she's definitely, she got my attention.
Yeah.
Like, you know
Carving
what I'm
her
saying?
lane. Carving her lane.
Yeah, I like it. So I'm curious to see what else she got. I think it's a bop. I got it in my Serato.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I got it in my Serato. I don't know. I feel like y'all like it. When y'all say it's a bop, it goes in the Serato. Exactly.
You heard it here first.
Yeah.
It's a bop first.
Okay.
Yeah,
Check
I like
that out.
it. I think it's hot. I think I'm also curious to see, because I've seen a lot of support from Monaleo with the song from a lot of different artists, but like Monaleo has really been pushing it on TikTok. Like, she made a video with it, and she's really supporting the song. I think the song is hard, just even without her.
Yeah,
but when
absolutely.
you brought up, or maybe it was Candy, somebody brought up like a remix.
Oh yeah.
I would love to see Monaleo on that remix, or just them together collabing on something, because I think they would really like their two styles and two voices and tones. I think would go really, really good on a song. But so we say Telfie is a bop. Bop in unison.
It's a bop.
Well, this next one we already know is a pop. Shabuya by
Shabuya, bro.
Aliza, Gloss Up, and K Carbon, and Hit Kid as well produced.
Yeah,
so
shout out to Hit Kid.
What y'all think?
Yo, that shit is a banger. Like, I love it. Like, it is. It's so cute. Like, who?
Yeah.
I don't know who coming up in the studio with this shit, but like, keep going. Like, I love it. Like, and I love that the girls love it. And like, not to give the boys nothing, but like, it's kind of cool to even see the boys liking it too. Like all the ratchet shit. So like, I think it just makes it even better because it's super authentic. Like, we keep bringing up that authenticity. So like, I don't know. That shit is a bop. I be playing the fuck out of it. I hope it goes platinum.
Me too.
I
It's gonna go diamond in this house.
Okay. I really like their individual like personalities just popping out, and like they're just really just showing their own bars and like their styles, and then just coming together. Even without Glorilla, like it's fire.
It's still good.
It's fire. Fun. Like I want them all to succeed. Like honestly,
Same.
honestly,
I love this song. I think it's hard. I think it's also very interesting or good because it really. It takes the play off like Shibuya, but it actually introduces them. Like they really show, okay, I'm Carbon, run through his wallet. Like literally, they're all kind of giving you a little bit more about who they are, what they're interested in, like what their different styles are together because we love them all as a collective. So I love it. K Carbon is my fave. I love K Carbon bad. I love her bad. I love her so bad. Like
I'm Team Slime.
That's fair.
They trying to be slime.
Yeah. I said Alisa is a close second.
It's like picking your favorite Bratz doll. Like they all are the best at different things. Like, I fuck with them all.
I love them, but K Carbon is my fave. But it's a bop. We know Shibuya is a bop. We don't even need to get into it.
Okay, we 3 for 3 so far.
Yeah. We're waiting on the next track, ladies. Whenever you're ready.
Whenever you're ready, just drop a whole nother project if you want to. Like, if you want, you can just keep doing it. The videos are cute too. Like, just keep coming with it. Fire.
But speaking of projects, so Young Baby Tate dropped Mani Petty, and on that track, or within her singles, she also did a remix of Slut Him Out, or
Slut Him Out again
with Cali.
With Big Cali.
What do y'all think? Is it a bop? Is it a nod?
I mean, it be stuck in my head sometimes. And I like Callie's part because I like how she like flipped the script a little bit.
Me too. I think it's a bop. I don't think that it's a bop that's currently like maybe heavy in rotation with the masses. Like I think if you came across it, if you're familiar, like you know what I'm saying? Yeah, if you know one of those type of tracks, because I like it. It's cute. Like I would throw it in the mix. I would play it if I'm out like at an event type shit.
I agree.
You know?
I wouldn't say it's a song that I'm running to play, but it's a decent song.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, Baby Tate hasn't been keeping my attention really lately, but she's still delivering. Like, she's still doing what she needs to do. I think maybe just me personally, I'm on a different, like, style wave right now, because I said the same thing about Beyonce. I was all on Renaissance, and I still haven't had my Renaissance moment. So I think that's just probably where I am with the song. But I don't think it's bad. I think it's a vibe.
Yeah, no, we're still praying for you about that. But as far as staying on topic with Tate, Baby Tate, and not like Queen Beyonce, but Tate's been going for it. I really appreciate the whole rollout of her Mani Petty project. I really fuck with the rollout. I really fuck with the looks. Like Tate's always been a top tier in the looks department. And coming up with the looks and just how things come together. So I fuck with seeing that. And I mean, the Slut 'Em Out remix is very cute.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think it's hard. I think even with me not being super like interested in but like super captivated. That's the word I'm looking for. By what Tate's doing right now. Yeah, like, but I still see her doing her shit. Like, she'll literally, I've watched her be on TikTok live and just go through beats that she sent and freestyle, like, off the top of her damn head. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, that's the level of talent that she has. So I agree. I think she's doing her shit.
Talented.
Definitely talented.
It's a vibe.
Tate and talented.
Oh,
make that about Tate. Tate!
The Tate.
I put the Tate and talented. Bitches is slow. They challenging.
Ooh.
I didn't like. You know how she be. You know how she putting it together.
Oh,
you need your 10%. That's your credit.
Okay. Okay. Listen, you don't even gotta do nothing. Just let me in your section. Ting.
I'm just fucking crying.
I'll be in there scaring the bitches. Don't let me in your section. But no, keep going.
Shut up.
Brother,
brother, please. So we saying it's a bop?
Yeah,
it's a bop. Okay, I think it's a bop. It's a bop.
It's more of a bop than it's not.
Yeah, I don't
More of a bop than it's not.
Absolutely,
I would agree.
It's a bop.
Many
like
life
that.
lessons.
Wait, speaking of life lessons, like Big Dot just said, we do want to get into this Get Free segment. You know, fall did just come upon us technically, and we know that means that it's getting cold outside. You see us, we got on damn hoodies and long sleeves and sweats and all of that good stuff. So with that being said, you know, the holidays are coming around, and with the holidays, it can get a little sticky. You know what I'm saying? You know how sticky it can get. And what we want to do is try to make it not as sticky as possible. We want y'all to create some boundaries for yourself, whatever that means for you. If you know you got a crazy cousin that be coming around, gonna ask you some crazy questions, prepare yourself for that. Tell people no. Don't be afraid to tell people no. You know what I'm saying? Whether that's your family, whether that's your friends. Like, I think what we have to do is learn how to communicate and not feel bad about that. I think sometimes we get so much anxiety behind communicating and we don't know how other people are going to react. But that's the beauty behind communication, right? If you communicate, now at least you've expressed yourself. It's the other person's job to express themselves a certain way. And you just have to, you know, be prepared in that. And trust yourself to know that you're going to be able to handle that situation okay. It is okay. It is okay. Set those boundaries. Don't let nobody piss you off. Have fun. You know what I'm saying? Don't y'all like to have fun around the holidays?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I was really thinking about this topic. Honestly, I feel like my family does a good job at holding boundaries during the holidays for sure.
It's
I feel like we
important.
really
That's
do
good.
come together and really know the importance of family. So I'm very appreciative of that because I know a lot of people don't have that. They can't just come home and it's just like da 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 da. I mean, I'm not gonna say they don't ask a lot of questions. There's a lot of questioning happening.
There's a lot of questions.
And you know, you laugh off what you want to laugh off, and then you answer what you want to answer. So it is what it is. But I can really appreciate my family for that.
That's
good. I know that's right.
That's important, man.
I'm ready for Christmas, honestly.
I'm ready for Thanksgiving because you know the food.
Thanksgiving.
I'm ready for a low vibrational plate.
Ain't no lowest.
Take what they give me. I don't know about it.
To the ground level of vibration.
Not at my house.
That's the level. But I love Christmas because Christmas is just like
You get gifts,
like
Kiana.
no.
You get gifts.
See, that's not why.
Nothing like a good. Here you go.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
That's that good
But it's
love
like the
language.
season, like y'all know when Christmas comes, it's a
do like
whole
Christmas.
different vibe and energy. Like it's just so
Like
loving and like
It's merry. It's supposed to be like, you know, you got the Christmas carols, the lights, you know,
very
just
festive.
the thought of
I
like
love
just
it.
festivity. And I feel like don't be afraid to like break your own norm. Like get free. Like don't follow the rules. Like it's okay
Make
to
your
like
own tradition.
Yeah, make your
Yes.
own traditions.
Yeah.
Don't feel like you have to just follow all the things that we've been taught. Like we've been doing our own thing for Thanksgiving for the longest. Like, you know, we're even considering like instead of buying gifts, like why don't we go experience something? I know a lot of people are like doing things with their family if they're fortunate enough to like do like a Disney World or just some fly shit like that. So it's like, you know, regardless of your situation, I feel like you should find a way to celebrate yourself, get free, and find a way to just celebrate yourself. Like don't wait on nobody else to celebrate you. Like, you know what's going on. It's your life. It's your world. Like, fuck that. Like, for real. Like that's it. Like that's my attitude for everything because I feel like if you can find that bliss in that, like you can find a way to really be happy. Like even in the most fucked up situation. You know what I mean? And I know like that takes a lot of sometimes mental gymnastics, but like if you can find that, you'll be free in your own way and you'll be thankful for whatever little space of freeness that is to you. So
that's right.
I don't know. I think that you should get there. Like, you know.
We open with the word.
With the word. We about to close with the word. And I think that we should all also focus on, you know, making sure that we're looking back on our goals, like what we set. I know, like, we don't have to be hard on ourselves. Like, it's weird times, like things transition. vacation. Everything's not going to go as planned, but don't be out here without a plan. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's just one other thing. So, plan, think ahead. It's October, like, at this point. Like, we're damn near in January. Like, start thinking about
intentional. Just
exactly what you talked about. Be intentional. Like, know what you want to do.
No, literally.
When you think about it, and it's like chess. It's like, and that's why I want to learn how to play chess so bad.
What the fuck?
No, for real, because you have
chess.
to three.
I mean, I don't know how to play it, but like, it's just like that shit.
It's 3 steps ahead. You got to be 3 steps ahead. We're in October. Like, think about it. If you're trying to plan for fucking, not that you can't do it, but why not go ahead and plan for January? Because now what you're doing now is going to lead you to that point. And then instead of welcoming January with, oh my God, I got to apply all this new shit, you're kind of already in your groove of it. You get what I'm saying? So like, you're
it's
already
always
ahead of
the
the
right
game.
time to start.
Yeah, it's always
the right time to start.
Talk about it, sis.
Oh, no, that's right.
So I just feel like, whatever your personal goals are, again, like, find your way to get free. Like, whatever that is to you, find your goals, find out what you want to do next year, break down what didn't work, break down what does work, bring it into the new year, and just keep going like that, man.
Period.
Boom.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know.
To touch on that real quick, I'm gonna make it super quick because I know we
talk
gotta go.
about it.
I know we gotta go.
Talk about it. Like, the floor's open. I ain't gotta be the only one talking.
I feel like this year was a lot of just like planning to plan for me.
Yeah.
And just kind of getting in that mind or being in that mindset of just like, I'm just trying to keep my head down. I'm just trying to put one foot in front of the other. I'm just trying to show up to work every day. Like, biting that little chunk off. Like, and like I said earlier, that can get you into that autopilot mode. You gotta break it. It gets you through to the next day, but it doesn't elevate you at all.
You gotta get
So now here I am in October looking back on all the time that I wasted planning to plan, and I'm feeling behind. Not in a bad way. I think I'm not still that bitch, because I mean, come on. Like, let's be clear.
Obviously.
Like, let's not, like, be fucking for real. But still, just like, you can be that bitch. You know what I'm saying? So don't let it be you that gets in your own way. There's a lot of shit out here that's trying to take you off your path. Do not let it be you. Get your head start today.
Get free.
Right. Please get free.
That's it. Like, that's really the best thing that you can do. I love that. And that's real. Like, sometimes you get stuck like that. Like, you're not going to always be able to maneuver how you want to. Again, it's about finding out what's going on. You were able to analyze it, and now you're able to, apply some action to that and find your way to that next level. So,
you have to meet yourself where you're at, though, too.
Yes.
You gotta meet yourself where you're at. So, I totally understand.
Yeah,
just be patient. Like I
it's
said,
all phases. Yes, exactly.
It's
what
an
you
uphill.
did.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
By staying down and staying focused, you do plant those seeds to be uphill. Once you get uphill, you gotta change your ways. Because this is
Direction.
that staying down, staying focused is what got me. I'm seeing some fruits of my labor. Now that I've gotten to that point, it's okay to cut out some of those just surviving tactics.
Absolutely.
Because you're no longer just surviving, you're thriving, babe. You're thriving, and you got to keep the thrivation up.
Okay,
you can't hit that thrivation with that low vibration. You got to vibrate a little bit higher.
Hallelujah.
To get to the thriveration.
Glory.
Woo! Glory. Hallelujah. Okay, bro, we gotta go.
This is a mess.
We gotta go. Please tell them the girl to watch.
Please. The girl to watch is Shay.
Watch me close, child. Please.
She's going.
Please. Put me under your wing. Please.
Everybody
Not
get
the bird
free.
wing that's outside. Not the bird that's...
You didn't have to.
Don't get me started, please.
We're gonna keep moving forward.
Good night. It's been real.
Good night, America.
Okay.
No, but seriously, girls to watch. Let's get into it. So, our girl to watch of this episode is Libra Jolie.
Yes.
She just dropped a project. I love Libra Jolie. She has a song called Now What?
Yeah.
That's my my shit.
I'm definitely a fan.
Like,
Okay,
love
yeah,
her.
she
Love
just
her.
that project was good. It was a little 7-pack. I was like, okay, let me see what
Okay.
Shorty got. Let me see what she got. The intro, I was like, okay, I like this.
Literally.
You talking a little greasy. You
Yeah,
popping
I
your
love
shit.
Yes.
That's my favorite. So you know, I was like, yeah.
We already know.
Let's see what they talking about. So yeah, but no, I definitely think she's a girl to watch. I think she sounds fun. I like her look. She's brown skinned. You know, she got a little. You know, she got a little. Why you laughing at me? Why
It
you
was
laughing
the-
at me?
It was
I like the way she look. If she want to call me anytime, my number 678. Like if she walks in the park and shit, you know.
I'm the DJ.
Please.
Why can't I just like the artist and when it's being presented to me?
She brown
Why
skin. She
it
about
always
5'7".
gotta be some bullshit. I am on professional time.
Please, leave
I'm
me
on professional time.
You're right. It's my fault. I'm checking out. I'm fucking out.
Yep. Anyway, I don't even remember. Yeah, she's a girl to watch.
She's a
I
girl
like
to
her.
watch.
Shit, check out her last project.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for
Funny
tuning
as
in
shit.
to another episode of Carefree Black Girl Pod. Be sure to follow us on
Yes.
all of our social medias. Nika, start them off. Where can they find you at, girl?
Y'all be sure to follow me on Instagram at Carpe Nika.
Period.
And follow my blog, brotodope.com on Instagram.
Too
Bro to Dope on Twitter with the 2. The number 2. Follow us.
Lego.
Deuce, deuce.
Hey, I'm Candy Rain. You can follow me at my Candy Rain. Damn near everywhere, really. Twitter, Instagram,
What else?
SoundCloud,
Yeah.
TikTok,
Okay, we got a nice
Yeah.
flow
Audio
going.
Mag. Like I'm literally
She's
everywhere.
outside.
Just
Just in the
search my
Googles.
Candy Rain, and I'm just in that motherfucker. So yeah, follow me. Don't be
No,
shy.
that's right. Please
You
don't.
know, don't be shy.
And y'all already know what time it is.
Yeah.
Big Gots.
Big Gots.
It's your girl Rebellious Kiana. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Rebellious Kiana. You can find me on TikTok at New Sunny D. And yeah, tap in. Let me know. Let all of us know what you think of the episode. Use the hashtag CareFreeBlackGirlPod. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Twitter. And just stay on the lookout for the things that we have coming because, baby,
Yeah.
baby,
Yeah.
we're together. And the energy is insane.
Come on.
So-
It's not gonna stop.
It's
It's not
not.
getting
Can't
any-
stop, won't
The
stop.
pressure is getting worse. Okay.
The
And-
price is going up, babe.
Up and it's stuck. And a little bit about me. I'm brand name Shay.
Okay.
I am
That girl.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
That
so
girl
glad
at
to be
Bree
here.
Runway.
But that bitch as well. I mean, and we're just talking facts. But nah, you guys can find me on Twitter and Instagram at BRANDNAMESHAY. Brand name Shay. The brand is me and I am her. Check me out online everywhere that you surf, I guess. And I'm outside for real. So y'all, if y'all follow me, y'all can see all the parties and all the cool shit that I got coming up. If you're in
Yes.
Atlanta, tap in. Because we doing shit.
Tap in.
And Carefree Black Girl has a couple of cookouts coming up for you guys soon.
Okay.
Follow us.
Follow
That's
us.
it. That's it.
Damn.
That's all we gotta say. We know we done held you up, child. But if you enjoyed this episode, make sure to leave us a comment. Make sure to leave us a thumbs up. Make sure to share it with your friend, child, because we work hard to bring you guys the content.
Yes.
We're happy to see you. I hope you're happy to see us.
Come
and we'll
on.
see y'all soon.
We out.
Bye.
Carefree Black Girl Podcast powered by Revolt.
Ow.
Bye.